There is a truth that's oft forgotten. On the day of the death of the only begotten, as he hung there on death's brim, they were both insulting him. The whole world mocked the Savior using the most childish and evil behavior. Romans and Jews continually raged, and mocking the Savior, they were actively engaged. The criminals at his side also sang the evil hymn, and always remember, they were both insulting him. Never forget the plurality in the previous line. It is a glorious truth that you must make thine, because both criminals were desperately lost and did not comprehend the infinite cost the Savior beside him was about to experience, nor did they understand the eternal significance. Then suddenly, something happened. One of the criminals' attitudes changed. He looked at his God with different eyes and asked to go with him to paradise. He suddenly was able to see his own sin, and no longer were they both insulting him. You must ask what led this praise to start. Simply, the criminal received a new heart. In a sudden instant, Jesus cured his blindness, and in a split second, he became a witness, rebuking the crowd for their grave mistake and called them to no longer the Savior forsake. He was stuck on a cross and wasn't free, but he was practically bent on a knee, worshiping Christ the way he deserved, as the stunned crowd skeptically observed. As we think of this story, we are led to the truth. And it applies to you whether you're old or still in your youth. You must recognize the problem of sin and ask Jesus to make you born again. In the risen Savior, trust. That is my plea. The proof that you can change is obvious to see. It lies in a sentence as plain as day, not in any way dim. At Golgotha that day, they were both insulting him.